Oh, that's new. I ain't know that. See, you just typed it in.
Well, I forgot what it was.
Yes or no? You just typed it in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you got.
Tell me gonna give you a whole story, but
Don't be treating me like DJ. Don't be treating me like DJ. Fuck that shit.
I'm like, damn, nigga, yes or no?
No. I just be explaining. I had it in my head. I just forgot it.
Explaining, yes, it's crazy.
Yeah. Look at this one right here, though. Y'all know I be seeing some wild.
Damn.
He brave, man.
Just stay down.
Yeah, that's not brave. That's
stupidity
at this point.
Call it a spade. Oh, man, it took his shirt off and popped you. Stay your ass down.
Crazy, man. What? Y'all been in a fight like that?
Would have been no fight.
Would have been no fight? You ain't never been tagged like that.
Hell no.
I have. I can't lie.
You told me, yeah, that is.
No, I ain't tell you shit. Now that's different. That's different.
Okay.
That motherfucker ain't never put no ball fist on me. Hell no.
Well, tell us. No, man.
I tell a story. Look,
yeah.
there's you know Wrong Turn.
Yeah. I
You know them crazy white folks that might eat you. They might. You know, you don't know. You just know they retarded and they strong as fuck. Right.
Yeah.
There's one guy at work that's like that. You know, they twins, but they ain't twins. They look like twins. Man, I ain't scared of them, but I wasn't expecting to get bitch slapped. And my safety glasses tore it halfway off my face.
Oh, damn.
But, you know, sometimes...
Had a strap on the back of him?
Yo, he open face slapped me like, man, pain, bro. I mean, it took everything in my power not to lose my job. But I didn't, you know, I manned up, because I bit off at the mouth. I asked for it, you know. You don't know what offends them crackers, but...
Them crackers.
Yeah. And you know what's crazy? The next day he come back with like an apology. That wasn't an apology. He was like, man, you know, just sometimes I get kind of angry, you know. I don't know what you want me to say. You done heard the stories. I'm like, look, man, it's all right. Just don't do this shit no more and fuck start no shit. We good.
Yeah.
Man to man.
Yeah.
He don't even know how to express his feelings.
Hell no.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sorry I had to do that to you, bro.
Bitch slap, bro.
That's crazy. That's fucked up.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with it, man. You got to take your L's, man. I'd have been beat like that dude was in the street with a water hose and some PVC pipe before. I'd have been beat like that left and right, man. Yeah.
Oh, that's my funniest story.
This nigga, I knew it.
I know some of the funniest story. Believe it or not, they are very close to us.
Oh, man.
Who?
That's
One,
crazy.
you know? You got one?
Man, it's a story about what happened.
No, tell the story, though. This is one of the ones.
You was there?
Hell no.
Nah,
this is one of the ones where you can tell the whole story. Start from the beginning, please.
Oh, man.
The bus ride, yeah. I caught the bus. Go ahead. Yeah, start from there. Yeah, they were playing PlayStation or some shit like that. Yeah.
All right. So we wasn't on the bus. This was on this story. I was walking home from school. And this used to be like a kid I used to play the game with, all that. And we was pretty cool, whatever. So like one day he had like this weird hat on or whatever. I'd never seen him with a hat on. Cool. So I touched the fucking hat. This nigga slapped me.
Oh.
I was like, what the fuck?
No.
What you got going on?
Tell him what you said, though. Tell him what you said.
We ain't got that.
You like the hat? Oh, okay.
We ain't got no. We ain't got that.
All right, my bad.
Yeah, so the hat was cool. The shit was fire or whatever, but the nigga slapped me. He slapped me out of nowhere. Like, we wasn't on that. Like, it was never that type of vibe. So
yeah.
It caught me off guard. And like, mind you, I'm in, second, third grade. So then, like, right after that, he took off running. And then, like, his little sister was trying to get involved with everything.
Oh, he did some dives on your
Yeah. He got the fuck on. So, didn't catch him that day, obviously. Cause shit, I was a little jelly roll then, like a little bit bigger than what I was now. But anyway, it took a while. It took like a few days for me to get to him.
We're friends, right?
Yeah.
So you was more worried about lunch than you was getting your payback.
Oh no, this is after school.
Oh.
This is after school. We lived in the same apartment complex. Like I was saying, we used to walk together.
From school.
Yes, from school. We used to walk together to go to school. He came in my house. We didn't play outside with the toys, whatever the fuck. Like, so the shit was weird to me. So anyway, I still want to get my get back because now all of a sudden we used to walk to school together and walk home together. I don't see this motherfucker no more. I don't know if he's leaving early or he's leaving late or whatever the fuck. So,
he's scared.
Fuck around and caught his ass one day. there used to be like a little trailer or whatever, like on the side. I don't know if I should say where the fuck I was went to school at or not, but
Yeah,
anyway, yeah. The trailer's not there anymore. I hid right there, and he came down, popped out on him. Yo, nigga, what's going on? Woo, talking my shit. Start swinging on him. We get down to the ground. This motherfucker picked up a stick, dog.
Start whooping your ass with
And it was tearing my ass up.
Yo, you can't. Some people don't play fair, bro.
Just beating the like all on my head. I had like fucking lumps and shit. Like,
You got some hardwood, bro.
I'm getting up. I'm getting up. Now the older kids will come and stop the shit. Where the fuck y'all was at with this motherfucker beat me with the stick?
Yeah, protect me,
Where the fuck was y'all at?
Damn.
So this motherfucker takes off running again. His granddad worked at a flea market that's up the road type shit. Get up there, he like, no, I'll leave my grandson alone, all this. Y'all get out of here, whatever. I go home. Obviously, I can't hide it. Like, that just happened, whatever. My mom's like, yo, what happened to you? I tell her what happened. Lo and behold, she knows where they stay at. I didn't know. I'd never been to his house. He's been to mine.
Oh.
We go to his house. My mom and his mom had previous dealings. So it was really about to pop off. But it did. The only reason it didn't was because I was there. All we got was like an apology and we gonna leave him alone, this, that, and third. And then I never like talked to the nigga again in my life. Never seen him again either.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was the story.
See, yes, I guess that's better though. See, I got the shit in where like I got all older brothers, so like I still got to get in fights, but like if I lost one, I could take it, but I didn't have to worry about getting no get back. You know what I mean? There's somebody gonna make a point.
That's the thing. He
didn't get no get back. Yeah. I haven't had.
Let the nigga alone. Just let it go.
This is my first time as a grown man. It was hard. But a lot of people told me I should have had a check every week. I should have got a check out his ass.
It ain't
every
too late.
week. Yeah, well, you know, sometimes God wants us to bless all white men, and here's his.
Tell me about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
How y'all doing, man? Today's guest, none other than Jermaine. Ain't no Bobby Boucher here today.
Well, you want to be.
I want you to be yourself, my man, because I love you.
Every
And
day.
everybody else do too.
Thank you.
And we got Juanito. Fuck, love Jason.
I love you,
know what I'm
Jason.
saying? I love you, Jason.
I love you, Jason in the building, man.
What's going on?
I love you, Jason in the building. Yes, sir. There we go.
Okay. There we go.
See, I do it on purpose because, you know, mine stays going. I don't know how to make it.
You just.
Hey,
find out
man,
what button
it
is
don't
and
matter.
you
This ain't
learn
more than the
button.
Masters.
Yeah.
This ain't more than the Masters.
That's a fact.
That's a fact. How y'all doing, though?
Doing great, man.
Great.
Chilling.
Yeah, look at him. He's looking like, what we got next? What we got next? What's up, motherfucker?
Nah, I'm feeling good. Y'all told me 2 great stories. You know what I'm saying? It was good.
I'm just being honest. I don't mind getting slapped.
I do.
Yeah. So I'm gonna keep my mouth shut about that. That's some white folk shit. That's some white folk shit.
Man.
All right, so look, I want to start off with some real shit, guys, because y'all both were there for my first on-camera podcast recording. Shout out to both of you. Shout out.
Oh,
to you.
were we?
Yeah, technically, when it comes to on yours, like for me, from like a face, yeah. It was. Remember we was talking about emotions and trauma and.
That wasn't a real question. I know I was there.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm just playing it for the audience. You know what I'm saying? Nonetheless, I do appreciate you both. You both were a starter for me, and I just want to get into some reflect and have some of that.
Y'all met the first time that day too, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep. So I just want to have some reflection too, and do some more emotional stuff as men, and have that same kind of sentiment, and then we'll go into each of your own platforms, and then ended up with the live stuff. You know what I'm saying? With the More Than Masters. Is that cool with y'all?
For sure.
All right, man. All right.
It's your lane, man.
I know
For
it
sure.
is. I know it is.
Say more than
All right, what version of yourself
Fact.
do you feel like you had to leave behind in order to become the man you are today?
Answer that question again.
What version of yourself did you have to leave behind in order for you to become the man you are today?
What version?
You want me to answer or you want to
Yeah,
answer?
well, I ain't asking just for the silence.
Oh, he looking around. So I
It
wasn't
don't
sure.
matter who answers first.
I mean, if you got it, go ahead.
You got it.
Like,
You know what I'm saying? You slick with them.
Yeah, I don't know. I just say like just not being lazy. I would say that like being a leader, more than just trying to figure out. You got some people who feel like they want to be told what to do, and then you got people that are gonna tell you what to do. So I think for a long time, I would do that. I would like wait for my mom to tell me this, or wait for somebody in my family to tell me this. But like I think now I do things myself. Before nobody gonna run my life for me, I'm gonna do my own thing. So I think that's, to me, probably what I would say, just being in control of your own destiny, so to speak.
I like that.
Shit, I would say like I agree with what he said, but on top of that, I would say like wanting more for others than you want for yourself, too.
Yeah.
Like, being a major part of a support system and stuff like that, and that goes into leadership as well. But yeah, taking care of people around you instead of just life going how it go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
When's the last time you admitted you was wrong?
Every day for me. If I'm wrong, though, if I'm wrong about something, but I'm thinking about stuff in the past, though, not like last Wednesday, But yeah, I definitely been wrong a lot.
Yeah. I don't think a lot of people realize how much they don't admit they're wrong, though.
But I think if you, I don't know how important it is to admit you're wrong, but if you know you're wrong, that's fine. I don't know what admitting wouldn't do unless you wrong the person.
I think it matters to the person, but I think it can be a factor in like relationships or friendships when you get that ego involved versus not wanting to just say you was wrong.
Yeah, no, I see that. I see that a lot. I mean, I don't know. I can't friendship wise. I don't know. Like I would try to look at him maybe or something like that, but we ain't really had too much right or wrong things. Like we kind of. I would give for one. I would say like he always been there supportive wise as we became friends, and. If I would say I was like wrong about something, it may be not speaking about something versus just being quiet about something, right? But also how our friendship always worked is like, you want to give people room to grow. Like I'm not gonna be a dictator to his life just because I'm older or just because I feel like I've lived more. Like
we older than you?
A lot, yeah. But
yeah, you got great early.
Oh yeah. This shit started like 13, dog.
Yeah, he does look older. Yeah, he's definitely young. He's the youngest in the room, FYI.
Oh shit.
But I would say, well, this is on a tangent. I know, like he just, if you ever ask like about his life, he lived a life, So he might look older, but he just lived a certain kind of life. So
wise.
That definitely wise, definitely. But that's also go back into like why I don't be on some like I was wrong or just I don't do that with him. If he did something, I tell him he'll tell you. I tell him.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But way after the fact, not like the next day. Like I'll tell them they don't like, hey, now you listen when I said this, or I said this, but you did this way. That was dope, So, but I don't be like hounding to dictate his life. I just let him live how you live, and then I go from there. Cause I'm gonna be a friend whether he make the right decision or wrong decision. It don't matter.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
you just want to give him room to grow.
I agree with that. I most definitely agree with that. Only thing I would say, like the only moment I could definitely say I was wrong and he called me out on it was when I was recording 9 to 5. And you was trying to tell me, like, it was a certain part.
Yeah, that's on video.
It's on video. I have it on my YouTube. I could show y'all. I'll probably send it to you. You probably
I'll put it in, yeah.
Yeah. And it's a certain part. He's catching it before I'm catching it. And he's telling me, like, hey, maybe you should take this out. You should say this or that, whatever. I'm like, no, man, I got it. Like, this is how I wrote it down. I'm telling him, like, I got this. So he's recording the whole time. I try to do this shit. I'm like, why is it not? This shit ain't connecting. Like, I'm not understanding. So I just say, fuck it. I ain't say nothing to him. I just did it. Yeah. And he's like, nigga, I told you to listen to me the first time. I just said that shit. And we sat there laughing, listening to it and shit. I'm like, yeah, my bad, bro.
I always said, too, like, because, see, one thing, I don't know what they know of you, but, like, one, he rap. That's his first love, art-wise, music. And I think it's a few things I thought. One, I don't rap, so he probably like, nigga, shut the fuck up. You don't rap. That's the first thing, right? Second, nigga, you can't even talk half the time. So how the fuck you gonna tell me to leave a word out? But I'm the master of leaving words out. Niggas to tell you, like, I will leave words out just to get a statement off. Like, I might leave 5 words out. That's just me. So I'm telling him, like, bro, like, trust me. If anybody listen to anybody about leaving words out, it need to be me.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna listen now. So
sometimes the advice you need, you may not know, might come where you don't expect it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You never know. Well, I guess you already answered that. Never mind.
We try.
See, that's what I'm saying. You went on a tangent talking about me.
Yeah, so we try.
You answered 2 questions.
Yeah, not kill the brother one stone, man.
All right, this is a good one too. I want to ask this from 2 men I've known since I've known both of you. Went through struggles. You still overcome. You're still very positive people. You're on the upper side of the glass filled up. So how do you now? This word will fuck me up. Now differentiate.
Differentiate?
Yeah.
That's a crazy word.
But look at here. Between pride and principle when making tough decisions. Because I do think there's a difference between your pride and your principle, but your pride can be attached to your principles. And you can have some, you know what I'm saying? How do you detach Or that word, you know what I'm saying? What's that word again?
Differentiate.
Yeah, for the people.
That's good. I don't know. That's a good question. I think that's really a man question. I will say that because I think a lot of men have pride issues. But I thought the principle. I would say this, like, I guess you have to really like list your know what your principles are. Like if you stand on like, okay, for instance, I'm not trying to be funny, but let's say you might be okay with getting slapped.
Yeah.
You might be okay with that.
Yeah.
Right. I would not have a job that day. Which I like your stance though, because you got kids, you got a family that rely on you to make a certain amount of money because I gotta live a certain way.
Yeah.
So you had to be okay with getting slapped that day.
Yeah.
So
but it ain't just that either. You gotta be your stand. One of my principles too is like, well, okay, if I don't clean my house up or my room up, how am I getting mad at my daughter for not cleaning hers up, right? So it's the same shit. If I dished it out and I can't take it back, then how am I able to talk shit? That's my principle. So how I had to eat.
Yeah.
It ain't
That's
just about all that.
yeah.
I just accept if I put that out there, I got to eat it back at me.
No, you're right, but I'm saying like nothing wrong with that stance. 'Cause I agree with that stance in the sense
It's wrong
of
with him making me look like a bitch when he.
No, I was trying to finish. You ain't let me finish. I was gonna say,
sorry.
Like that makes sense because that's the adult thing to do. Because I said this last time. The first day you told me the story, I said, well, how you gonna come home and say, look?
You just say shit but laugh for a minute.
I did. No, it was funny. It was funny because nigga really slapped you. That's crazy. No, but I was gonna say like,
I don't even know how I wound up telling him that shit. That's the crazy part.
but imagine come home and your kids or your wife's like, hey, let's do this. And you're like, we can't do it. Wow, because somebody slapped me at work and I started losing my job. It just don't sound right. Like,
it was tough, man.
So you got to make. I got that. That's the pride and principle decision. So you got to make. Like I said, some people can make it, some people can't.
Yeah.
Or you could fight at work and lose your job, technically speaking. But I just feel like a lot of people I know would have lost their job that day.
You know what's crazy too? No, I ain't gonna talk about it. Never mind. No, I ain't gonna bring him in it.
Is it race?
Nah, it just.
Okay. Just go ahead. It's yours.
Zay, shout out Zay. Zay fought an old ass motherfucker and stood his principle on like being respected at work, and lost his job with us.
You probably shouldn't have said his name, but that's
well,
fine.
I mean, I don't. Well, I mean, that was another thing. Like, where was the other hand of it? You know what I'm saying? Like
So just I guess nothing happens to a nigga slapping y'all.
Huh?
Like what happens to the guy that slaps y'all? He don't get in trouble.
Nah, cause that's the thing, man. I talk a lot of shit. I am myself wherever I go, really, a lot of times, and
But then he can slap. He can slap you at work and it's fine.
It's like one of those places where you got generational people in it. So like back in the day, it used to be a certain way, and like them were the motherfuckers that would go out and fight like on the back of the track by themselves just to like handle a situation. And then it just like it's finally got. So we all knew not to fuck with these people. Does that make sense? Like,
nah, I'm
it
just
ain't
trying
that
to
way
figure out,
anymore.
like,
No,
why
it's
if he
not.
slapped somebody, like nothing happened to him?
I'm gonna have to cut all this shit because I didn't go run into the goddamn office like a little bitch because I knew that I had crossed that line with him and he don't play and I play too
that's
much.
the pride and principle thing right there. You probably
I
messed
shouldn't
with
have
his
played.
principles.
Yes, exactly.
So now your pride
Right.
was hurt.
Well, yeah, no, I mean, yeah, in front of everybody, yeah, I got struck bad. I still swallow it every day. The young cats be doing this at work to me. I'd be like, all right, bitch. I'd be like,
That's crazy.
I'd be like, all right, motherfucker. All right, Johnny Bravo looking bitch. Anyhow, but yeah, enough about work. Cause I ain't said the name, but I damn sure getting close to it.
Yeah, shout out to Zay.
Do you got anything? I don't want to misquote. How you feel about that? Say the word again.
Different.
You said it.
Differentiate.
Yeah, between pride and principle.
I feel like principle is something that you like just stand on, what you stand up for as a man, and then like pride is not necessarily something you have to stand on. It's more so like your feelings, and your feelings by getting away of a certain situation that it don't necessarily need to.
Yeah,
that's pretty much it for me.
like that.
Yeah.
All right, now how do you measure your growth? Let me rephrase that. How should we as men measure our growth for our for our gain or what we've outgrown? You know what I'm saying? For what we've gained or what we've outgrown.
Say the question again.
I don't know. Apparently, I'm not allowed to say no homo no more. Apparently, I saw somewhere that's derogatory, but I'm gonna say no homo.
You can always say pause. That's what
That's
yeah.
what
what I don't get though. It's like why we go from no homo to pause when no
You can say nothing at all. It's fine. We gonna laugh regardless.
Pause
know,
been a
but-
thing though. Like,
That was first actually.
yeah.
I really thought I had some good questions of thought, and I picked this one out. And now y'all got me all fucked up.
I mean,
I didn't make no jokes
I
about no
understand.
dicks.
I get it.
I didn't make no dick joke first. Quote that on the board, y'all.
I didn't either. I just laughed at something you said. That question wording was just all off.
No, I
That's
do
all.
think I think men we're supposed to measure ourselves in our growth. How do you? What's a way we can measure our growth? A ruler. I get a ruler.
I go by. I mean, like, I'm being all serious.
A tape measure will hurt, but a wooden ruler.
Shit. To be serious about it, like, I go by like if I know something that I didn't know, like the previous year, like. Did I know any of that last year? You know what I'm saying? Any of the goals that I set for myself and I said I was gonna go do this and go do that. How much of that did I complete?
Yeah. Not staying stagnant.
Exactly, yeah. Always constantly moving, but like in a trending format, like not making sure I'm not running on a treadmill.
Yeah. Running the same rat race.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll say like similar, just how I might have handled a situation in the past versus how I handle it today. So if I handle something in the past, but like, oh boy, I might just not talk to somebody, or I might spaz out. I spaz out less.
Yeah.
And it's about the company you keep, who you surround yourself around. So I might have somebody I could call where I'm like, this is what's going on. And not that I want to spaz out, but I might just tell somebody the situation so that it can, chill me down versus
Letting it out.
snapping or just leaving or something like, or whether even if it's you have physically touching somebody or whatever, it's just always like you want to just draw back and be chill, be calm, and handle it just more so effective communicating wise.
Yeah.
So I might have shut down before. I might not shut down. I might shut down for a little bit, and then I might send a message, be like, hey, this is what I'm feeling, and go from there. So
Yeah. Now, what do you guys think the most challenging thing for a man is? It ain't growth, apparently, the way y'all laughing at it.
I think the question you asked was good. Like, I think putting your pride aside is real challenging. Trying to communicate like your emotions sometimes is probably challenging as well, because
I agree.
But a lot of men is like more so you just do, ain't really no asking, or I feel this way, or I'm sad today.
Look, I got a weird perspective on it. I believe that over all of it, you learn it through struggle. I think we have to, in our own ways, in our own like torment, we have to go through struggle in order to find that progress or that return. That like you were saying, like you get these goals, and hell, I didn't know I was supposed to be this far just by starting up doing comedy. You know what I mean? Now I got a podcast and great people, more network. Like, it's hard to. The struggle wasn't. It became rewarding.
I think everybody's story different. It's possible. I don't know, because I'm more like you, but I feel like you might learn through success if it reach you quick enough.
But you're still gonna be struggling. You
it.
still got to figure through it all.
Depends if you surround yourself with the right people. Like some people would walk out the gate and they just like every opportunity is in front of them just because who they're around.
Yeah.
And as opposed to us, we might have to figure some stuff out because of our lifestyles and where we from, what we do.
Yeah.
But there's somebody out there that one day say, I want to do comedy, and maybe their cousin was friends with Kevin Hart or something like that. Oh, why don't you come on tour with us? Why don't you it's like because of who they're around, those steps a little quicker than ours, or than yours. You might have to do some clubs, you might have to do this. This guy probably started out in some big laugh out loud factory or something like that. Why don't you go on stage? Yeah, maybe he killed it. Yeah, so I don't think everybody got to learn through. That's not the only way I'm saying. That's probably the most common way, and the most talked about way, because. Also, if I talked about learning something through success, it's boring. Yeah. It's a boring story to say, oh, well, this is my cousin. I went on here, I did good, and the rest is history. Versus,
you ain't really done nothing to prove, But, hey, man, it is what it is.
We like sob stories in America, though. That's what we like. That's why we like Scarface so much. We like when people come from nothing. And
did y'all watch it growing up?
Scarface?
Yeah. On VHS or DVD?
Why does it matter?
VHS.
Man, because our era, bro, VHS is nostalgic. Bro, we rewind that motherfucker with a pencil, bro.
I saw it on DVD first though.
I saw it on VHS. My mama still got
it's
it in
2
the
tapes.
cupboard. Yeah, it's 2 tapes. And The Godfather's the same way. A whole trilogy of the motherfuckers, just ashes, just sitting all over them. Yeah.
Yeah.
VHS. Well, I don't understand why they had that shit. Speaking of back in the day and getting stats and learning all this information, you got a new podcast that's basketball oriented, PROCONversations. How you come up with the name of that, man? Where'd that come from? What's your angle of like? Is there a meaning behind it too? Give me the spiel on the name.
So the name of it and why it's spelled that way is basically we talk about the pros and cons of
There you go.
sports. Yeah.
I can't read, bro. You heard the differentiate.
Yeah, we talk about the pros and cons of not all sports. We specialize in like basketball, football. We're getting into combat sports. Trying to get a few people on that are like really big on that. Like get some analysts in and cover that as well. And probably wind up getting on baseballs too. And we're gonna get into WNBA as well. But
Oh, Big Bird. Huh?
What was that about?
who that?
Huh? You know, yeah.
Sue Bird?
Yeah, the Sandman. You know,
Who that?
long nosed big bitch.
Yo, what's up with you, bro?
Yo, you know that
Alright,
thing stretches out like a Muppet, man. She remind me of Dracula off Muppets. What you talking about?
Oh,
Yo.
wow.
What's her name?
You said Sue Bird.
Is this what you talking
Yeah.
about?
Woo-hoo. Yeah,
What
the bird.
why are you doing that?
What's her name? Caitlin Clark.
Oh.
Yeah, that
okay,
bitch creep down like a heel crescent top.
Nah, I
you know,
ain't
just-
hear nobody
relax,
call
bro.
her that.
Come on,
I
man.
ain't understand that one.
I don't matter.
They be calling
I
her Stabler and shit.
I don't give a. I know that bitch knows
funny.
like a Muppet.
That is funny. Nah, I like Caitlin Clark, man.
She can shoot though.
She can play.
She can shoot.
She can play.
Who else
yeah,
can shoot,
flat
man?
out.
What you mean?
Who else can shoot?
Shit, Juan.
Yeah. Tommy.
Yeah,
Go ahead, I'm
We're gonna
sorry,
cover
sir.
that. Yeah, pro conversations.
We're gonna cover
that
that.
next game. Cover that next game.
You can cover that. Put
But
Oh, sorry,
man,
y'all
so-
don't know, man. I beat him on the court.
Never happened.
He know it. I know it. It's stamped in history. Ain't no record on video to say he can't. He a man. He got to all be honest.
Never happened.
He gonna do me like that. That's
we're gonna
all right.
cover it.
We're gonna cover it.
We're
And he gonna give me the
We'll
same
get it on
points.
film, man. Pro conversations.
Yeah,
man,
just
you know
keep
what I'm
going.
saying?
I'm sorry, sir.
But yeah, I came up with the name. Well, me and my homeboy Kobe came up with the name. 'Cause we were going to start a comic book podcast by the name of Nobody's Business, and we used to have like we'll get in a PlayStation party, and we'll just be talking about sports back and forth, and it'd be like every day, and we'll be talking about like stuff from way back in the day to up to current, and it'll be like more so than if you go on ESPN, you just watch Stephen A. Smith talk about what LeBron did yesterday.
Yeah.
And it has nothing to do with what's currently going on. And it was like, we should try a podcast. Like we had been talking about it, and it was just ideas of it. And being like, since I've known Maine, there's been plenty of people I didn't seen that came up to me and said, "Oh, we're gonna start a podcast." So we're inspired by Maine. And then they just fizzle out. They wind up not doing it. Whatever. So I didn't want to end up like that. So I wanted to make sure that this was something I really wanted to do, and make sure I got with somebody that really wanted to do it. And we finally, got that locked in. Somebody that's equally knowledgeable as me on the basketball tip. That is like the main sport side. I see why you said that. Like that is the main sport we've been covering. We have been getting more so in the NFL and this, that, and third as more things start to happen. We also have like other things that we're going to be doing within that. So we're probably thinking about making it like a network of sorts.
Well, let me ask real quick. I know you both are definitely more sports fans than me. How is that retaining all those stats? Like you got all these sports. You going back more than just Stephen A. Smith. Like the information you got to gather. How do you retain all that? Where do you get that? Where you reference or I don't know enough about stories or sports to speak.
Some of it, me and Mook go off of like what we already know, and then some of it we look it up like normal people.
Yeah.
So we actually know what we're referencing. So sometimes it might not be perfect because nobody's memory is perfect.
Yeah.
Well, there's some people that have that, but anyway. Yeah, we look it up. We look it up and go over it.
Doing the research.
We still doing the research. We have meetings and stuff like before.
Yeah.
before we shoot the episode, we go through like the topics that we have lined up for that day. If something else new comes in, like we always have our laptop up, so we're watching Twitter or whatever, X, whatever it's called now. We looking at that. We got the airways open. If somebody else sees something that we didn't see, they can come in. Like that happened on our pilot. We did our pilot, and who got traded? I think it was Drew Holiday got traded right as we were recording. So he jumped inside of the thing, the Discord. We record via Discord.
Yeah.
But, he jumped in there and then was like, "Yo, this just happened." So it was like breaking news. This is happening.
That moment action.
Yeah, and then we're talking about what does this do for the Bucks and what does this do for that team, and then we're breaking that down and going through the stats off rip.
So who do you think? I know basketball's been your main coverage and getting into other sports, but if you're going to look at next year, who you think has the best chance in each East and West?
East is wide open. I'm not going to lie.
Year.
Like,
Every
but
year.
especially this year though, like Tatum's down, Tyrese is down. Like, there's no Dame on the Bucks anymore. Like, anybody could really win, to be honest. But if I was to say like a team right now, I would probably say the Knicks.
Yeah, East is Knicks.
I go with the
100%,
Knicks.
Yeah.
I go with the Knicks. Nobody gonna get in front of them.
down too.
Huh?
Is Halliburton down too?
Yeah. So with him down, I feel like nobody gonna get in the way of the Knicks this year. On the West side, I say OKC still got it. I mean, they still retain that same team. They still young. Mm-hmm. They got an MVP.
Yeah.
So I mean, till somebody proves that they can do better than them, I got OKC. Behind them, I would say like the next runner-up would probably be Houston, because you got a bunch of motherfuckers over there, 6'7" and above, switchable, all play defense, and they got KD. So it'll be kind of hard to beat.
Yeah. I don't even know where. Yeah, where's Harden at?
Harden's still on the Clippers. That's a great team too. That's a great team too. They a little on the older side as far as basketball turns.
I can't do both.
They'll be good in the season for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But
They're a great record.
playoff time, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what you think about the Pro Conversations, man? What you think about the podcast, man, put together?
Well, I thought it was dope.
You can shoot now. You can show the people. You
Nah, I don't want to hit nobody. I'm a miss. But I thought it was dope.
I ain't gonna do it.
I think I always told Juan, anything he put in mind to he can do. It's just about being consistent. And I think the best thing about the podcast I've seen is just being consistent. Like them actually doing it week after week, day after day, multiple episodes I'm seeing clips, seeing stuff in the story, him making an extra page. I just found out yesterday that was your page. I'm like, who is this guy? Some Jace. I'm like, fuck it. I didn't know it was another page you had. So
Where?
it was a sports page. I don't know if it's your podcast.
Oh yeah, who take Jace? Yeah.
I'm like, fuck is that Jace?
Yeah.
But it was spelled with Jace. I didn't know it was him. But yeah, I like seeing that though. But also I like seeing that from the standpoint of like knowing he was around a lot while we was, you see a certain version of me now, and then but Juan saw a different version back then. But also he was doing a lot every day. Like during the COVID it was insane. We was working every day. I probably hook him up. He had a gravy schedule to me, you know what I'm saying? I work a schedule with him.
I agree.
10 to 7. I said, I'm coming to the store. I'm coming back to the store and get you. I come get him. We might be in the studio from like 7 to like 12, 1 in the morning. Then I take him home, whatever we do, we got to do. And then the next day. So every day we was in the studio for like 6 hours every day. But we wasn't always recording podcasts every day. Sometimes we just be in there creating, just talking about ideas or whatever. I'm editing or whatever the case may be. But I always tell people it's like playing basketball. You're not gonna have a game every day. You're not gonna have practice every day. Sometimes you might go in there to shoot around. You might go in there and just brainstorm. You might go in there and stretch, but you got to be in the gym. So that was like in the gym for him, I would say. And to watch him do his own thing now, it's dope. Even like being here, I thought it was dope. I'm like, that's dope. I want to do that. If Juan, you want to highlight Juan, I want Juan to get highlighted.
Yeah, actually, I'm glad you're here too. I'm glad we was able to put this together all as a group.
I appreciate it, man.
I think to me it's memorable. We get to talk Buenos, we get to just highlight him, and I love it, man. I don't know a lot about sports, and I don't really pay attention, but the fact that I know somebody that's putting it on now I'm more back engaged. And I want to ask you this too before we go to the main, but I want to say, when a person comes to wanting to present a podcast of analytics, yeah, in sports, what is some focal
me
points?
being the word guy is crazy.
Yo, hey, I appreciate the help, my man. Hey,
Black
he
power.
want to call me out all the time everywhere though, but it's good. It's love. I need the help.
Nah, just say it slow. Analytics, no big deal.
Well, I'm trying to say it, not read it, and it's in here. But
Yeah, I
but
got
when it comes to those, like what areas of focus would you tell someone to be impactful about for that honest return or conversation of opinion? Because I think some people just talk a lot of shit, and it ain't really factual based. So I wouldn't even know. I'm trying to ask for that viewership that maybe is interested in like having this conversation from an analytics and
Analytics.
yeah.
I say be unbiased, and then think about the viewers. Like, think beyond yourself. Like, if you're trying to be analytic and all of that, and that's the purpose
So
of your
easy to
show.
say it.
I feel like the purpose of your show should be for you to educate the viewers. Don't just go in there and just be entertaining. Now, I'm not saying don't be entertaining. There's stuff like that out there. You know what I'm saying? Like I was saying with Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah.
And like some of the stuff that him and Shannon Sharp were doing on their podcast or on that network. That is, there's a place for entertainment and things that are not necessarily based on factual things that's going on. But if you're trying to just go out there and educate and bring, knowledge about the game and knowledge about the sports and all of that, I feel like you got to be consistent and actually do your research and actually take this shit serious. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up, man. I am happy for you, man. I'm clapping up for you.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, man, for real.
Appreciate it.
So I do want to say now, what in the future episodes do you want to tell the people about that's coming? Or if you said you got more sports on the way, you got different segments you say you're building. Is there going to be guests you're going to try and get on?
Oh yeah, we definitely are welcoming guests. So if you want to come on, you know what I'm saying, you want to talk, you do basketball or you do fighting, we're trying to get a certain person. I ain't gonna say their name, but we definitely trying to get them on and talk about that sport. Like if you're doing combat sports or whatever, you want to get on there and expound and educate people on what you want to talk about on that sport or what you're doing with that sport or anything like that. We could, definitely come by. You know what I'm saying?
And speaking of which, shout out to Grizzly Fight Company. That's Walla Willmaker. You know him? He's fighting for the UFC out of Augusta, Evans area.
Shout out
to him. He apparently is getting talked about fighting Sean O'Malley. My old lady loves fighting, so I'm getting more into it now that, especially, I don't know him personally, but I know the guy who does the clothing brand for him. And shout out to them guys. They've seen this vision and this fighting situation and how this has expanded since we've been growing up is crazy. So I hope all things work your way where you can get what you need with that, and I'll help out where I can to try and hook that up.
I would love that.
Because I'm waiting on
Jalapeno. Yeah. I see him training with Roy Jones now, so
yeah.
They can come by, you know what I'm saying? Definitely.
There's quite a bit of fighters I've heard about in Augusta that are trying to come up. Quincy Jones is another guy out there. I ain't going to say it. Flaglers, whatever it is. That little martial arts gym, they got a bunch of guys coming up that are supposed to be going ham towards like taking that pride at UFC. For sure. So I just know there's a lot of different shit in Augusta that's coming up. But you just did a full series on basketball in all different areas in Augusta. Richmond County, right? Am I right?
Yeah.
Richmond County was the teams, right? The championships in them.
You talking about Academy of Richmond, yeah.
The Academy of Richmond Academy.
ARC.
ARC, yeah. Shout out to y'all guys. But I just think it's cool to know people that dive into these different areas, and you're doing one of the sports. I let loose on it, but it's interesting. I get to see more insight, and it intrigues me more again. So I'm glad to see it come together for you, man.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah. Laugh at me, motherfucker.
I'm just laughing, bro.
I see you, bro. See, I be trying to get credit from him, but he just treat me like this is not on camera.
To be same on and off camera.
Exactly. That's what I love. But come on, man. A little bit of showboat. You seriously don't want to shoot? I brought it in here just for you.
Nah, I'm good.
All right.
I'll shoot afterwards, though.
All right. Since I didn't win on the court, how do you redefine your format of storytelling approach?
Say it again. My form?
Yeah. How did you redefine your format approach of storytelling?
I don't know. I don't know is that I got a good memory. So I think the best thing about the storytelling is the detail I can give you. But I think I get it from my dad. I was telling my other dad, I get it from my pops. Like, the only bad thing, but I think it's a good thing, but it's a bad thing at the same time. You're telling the story, and then, like, I will tell, like, 5 stories in that story. So it's one story I'm telling, but I might tell you 5 stories within that story because I be feeling like you need to know every detail. So if I bring another character in, I gotta tell you something about that character. Well, this person, let me tell you about this person real quick. One day he got this happened. I have to tell you all that. So that's just me though. But I feel like the more details, the person, I feel like when somebody's storytelling, the object to me, the goal is to feel like you there.
Yeah.
So I'm telling you a story. It's not to just tell you what happened. It's so that you can feel like you're there. And that's what I try to do when I tell my story. That's why it's so long. I be trying to make sure you feel like you can see it. You can vision it in your mind, characters and all, faces.
Well, I feel like you make it
stuff.
like a what is it, Marvel and them, the timeline, and you just see little branches as you walk down with them. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
that's how I feel like.
How I want it.
Yeah.
I want it to be that detailed.
Yeah.
That's what I try to do.
Now you are a guest led, not a host centric. How does that narrate how you talk to your guests? It's different. I definitely see it as a way. I don't think I could sit behind the camera because I definitely look for attention too, and I think it's different here. I'm more host centric, but I think about the guest led approach you have, and I'm just curious how it definitely seems like a principle of your podcast, and I'm curious about it.
Well, yeah, it's easy for me to do it that way because you gotta think like when I started doing it, it wasn't no video at the time, so it was never a thing of like whether I get attention or not. It was audio, so you wouldn't see neither one of us when I first started. The first 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, the first time I interviewed Juan, I was still doing audio.
I was thinking about that.
He was around the audio. He was there. I bought my first camera. Matter of fact, the video you sent me the other day was he was one asking me the questions in that video you sent me. So yeah, like that was the first day we tested the camera, the very first time. So me being that way, like when I got the camera and Slim was before I got my camera, Slim was filming for me. He asked me how I wanted to do it, and he already was filming. I didn't want to do it like him. I didn't want to be on camera. I feel like who I'm talking to and how I'm doing my thing, I ain't got to be in the camera. Right? It defeats the purpose of me. For me to highlight you. Like imagine me highlighting you, but I'm in the camera. For what? What I'm in the camera for? I'm not the one that need to be seen.
You're right.
It gotta be all about you, but also it's timeless. So like, if I'm not in the camera and it's all about you, you can use it now. I think 420 been doing that. We interviewed 420 in 2020. He still posts clips to this day. He still get booked from this day.
Yeah.
That's probably the easiest 150 he ever spent.
Yeah.
You know, back then. So I look at it like it's for the person. It ain't for me. But if I wanted to make something for me, if I want quote unquote some attention, then I do a thing out loud.
Yeah.
I could do a thing out loud about the episode, so I can still highlight you. We have our conversation, cool. I edit it, put it out. Then I could do a thing out loud about the episode if I want to, and be like, "Well, Tommy said this, but you know, this is about thinking about something like that." Because in that moment of us talking, it ain't about me. It's about you. I might make a joke here and there, press some buttons, and give it a little fun spin, but it's really about that person.
Yeah.
And that's what from the beginning, I've always wanted to do that. But I've always been real critical, like how I'm gonna present that. So I was telling the story of my first episode. I did with my brother. We did it 3 times. We did it once in my grandmother's house. We did it one time in California, and then the third time I did it in the same neighborhood in North Augusta. I lived in the neighborhood in North Augusta, and I called him. He was in JUCO at the time, and I used the third one. Was it the best quality? No, but I felt like it was the best one.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't just a bunch of he's younger, I'm younger, so I ain't even that good at interviewing yet. I'm just doing something at the time, and so he put it out. So it never been attention for me. It always, and that's my brother. So even to this day, he gonna be the draw. Like I don't care where we at, he's the draw. I could have a lot of people that know me and like me now. It's him. He's the star of the family. So
You don't want to bring everybody in.
yeah. So I never cared about attention. I knew I was getting that once he was born.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So you really ain't you really ain't the attention in the house.
never been.
Never. Damn.
I just get it done.
Okay, now I know. See, he's so media trained, and I heard this answer like 10 different ways. The same.
Just ask the
point.
question, bro.
I know, man. But what tools and habits are good routines to start the consistency of what we're doing? In media, videography, whatever area we're attached to right here doing this, what kind of tools or routine would you say? I personally would say, for me, it is, one-on-one. I learn better having that one-on-one interaction to take my own notes, and that's where I got my sparks from. Mm-hmm. I can't do this whole show me a YouTube picture or YouTube video, explain it to me. I need the hands-on, but I don't know what everybody else is, and I'm curious for I know y'all both have your own tools, so.
You go ahead.
Well, I say one of the tools you gotta have is knowing what you want and doing whatever it takes to get to what you want.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You might not even get there. It might be you might need a few things to really get it to exactly where you want, but working as hard as possible to get to that, finish line of product that you're looking for. And then I would say, yeah, taking notes. Taking notes is a big thing, especially if you're trying to like do the shorts and do the clips and all that. Like I got that from man. Like he'll be, if you ever seen him, like he'll be while we potting or while he's potting, he'll be writing it down, doing time signatures, whatever. And it might not even be exact, but he has this area where he's gonna be at.
A reference.
So, yeah, a reference, so he can go back and go ahead and knock it out. And that's another thing, going ahead and knocking out shit. Like stop delaying it. You know what I'm saying? Don't push nothing back. Oh, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. Nah, if you can go ahead and get it done right now, go ahead and get it done right now. Like he'll go ahead and do a pod. We'll be in there probably like an hour and some change or whatever for just the recording of it.
Yeah.
Before that, we already did like a 2-hour setup. We in there talking, setting the mics up. We waiting on the guest. The guest gets there. We talking to the guest, whatever, warming up. Then knocked out the hour pod. Then after that, now we sitting down. We talking. He's editing, going through piece by piece, whatever. Getting the audio matched up with the video, getting the lighting right. All of that, all within the same thing. So try to knock it all out as soon as possible. You know what I'm saying? That's why I feel like is a great tool to have in what we doing.
Yeah, everything he said. Also, I just said like growing through your audience. So I feel like a lot of times we want things to be perfect. Even for me, like it's still times I do stuff, and if I get some kind of criticism where it's like, hey, why you ain't do it this way, or ask a question, I know next time, okay, I'm gonna do that. Cause you're gonna have to grow each time. So like, you can't never just feel like everything, I know what I'm doing, that's it. I don't care. I've been doing it for 10 years, I know what I'm doing. Nah, I'm gonna still mess up. I'm gonna still make mistakes. I still miss stuff. I got maybe 20 episodes right now I need to make clips from that I just ain't did yet.
Yeah.
But I'm still going through the next. Once I'm able to sit down, take a week off, then I'll go ahead and just make a bunch of clips and post more so nobody know I'm taking the week off. But
now speaking of this, this is something I know you have to do in the sports area, and you do it good as well, and I take it from you, try to humble on it of like moving on to the next one, not like dwelling on the past person or like looking for that return of like, oh, I better get this 50 views.
I want to tell you something about that. So
I just move on.
I had that issue when I very, very, very first started. Mind you, when nobody talked to at the time. The one person I could talk to, they had pissed me off, so we wasn't talking. But I had my brother on for my first episode, right? And that got like thousands of views because he was saying when he was going to school. It's big news at the time for him. The next one was my other brother, and we just talked about Target, and I think they was like doing the unisex bathroom, or anybody can go in the bathroom, some crazy shit, I don't know. It got like 45 views. It took a long time to get 50. And my thing was like, when I get the XYZ views, that's when I'm putting episodes out. So I'm thinking like every 200 views, I'm putting an episode out. Mind you, my brother got like thousands a day, a few hours really.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, it's gonna be easy. You know what I'm saying? But he was a draw. I'm not knowing this stuff at the time, and so I had a inconsistency problem my first maybe 15, 20 episodes because I would do them and then people would be like, so when next one coming out? And I really couldn't tell them, oh, when this get 50 views or when this get this. But it was stopping me from gaining that core audience because people were looking for it. I didn't know that though.
Yeah.
So whereas I'm trying to have this number that a number I'm trying to reach, I should have said F the number and just kept going.
Yeah.
Because if they like it enough, I know this now, but if they like it enough, they can go back anyway.
Yeah.
So me just keep going, I'm gonna get the number regardless. Even YouTube, I don't look at numbers. I look at them because they send it to me, but I don't care for them too much.
Yeah, they're just helpful
to somebody, but to me,
you got to be honest with where you are, how you're growing.
Yeah, but 100. So I say like 100 views or 1,000 views, 2,000, no matter. It ain't going. Nothing going to be like you or Juan, anybody calling me and be like, "Yo, I just watched the episode. We having a 20-minute conversation about it." Or somebody messaging me that's long, that I don't know, a long message about an episode. Like, you're not going to see that in 100 views. You just see 100 views. You don't know who it is.
Yeah.
it could really be 25 motherfuckers watching it 4 times, for all I know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But the impact, once I learned that was what I liked, numbers didn't matter to me no more.
Yeah.
Now, only to an extent. Now, you got to still do your thing because you want money and you want to get paid. Yeah, you want to do that. But I think if you got the impact, the numbers are going to show anyway. It don't matter. Like, you can start a podcast right now.
Look. It don't matter. But I'll say this. I don't do the whole social media, but I do look at the analytics, and I do see like my watch time or whatever those little numbers.
Yeah.
And I judge it as like, oh, you're laying off. Clearly, you're not doing what you was doing. You know, it's like what you need to figure out what's going on here. What changed these down? What changed this detachment of
that
hours?
That makes sense. That makes sense.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying only to an extent, and this is I like numbers as well. I just love numbers, but numbers tell multiple stories.
Yeah.
So your watch time could go down, but your impact can go up because maybe not as many people are watching, but important people are watching.
Maybe. Yeah.
So I don't want to keep talking about college policy, but let's say, for instance, you have a viral moment, whatever, and so you get a bunch of people watching, whatever it can be, right? But you still can't get a certain guest you want in Augusta for whatever reason, because that person that's important ain't watching yet.
So let's pause there. I got to stop you there because I don't even care about this because I want to know like what it is, why we chase I'm not even though I want attention, I have no intention of having a viral moment.
No, I was using an example, but you might not care about it.
But like why is that such a factor of it though? I think you're going to get nowhere if you chase viral.
It's a factor in today. It's just a thing. It's something that exists. It didn't exist when we was coming up because viral wasn't nothing ever good when we said viral.
Yeah.
So, but now it's a good thing.
Yeah.
It's just a quick
I just wanted to touch on that because I just don't.
I mean, some moments that's been viral have changed people's lives.
Yeah. DC Young Fly, certain Vine people, but they also put in the work after it on all these other MTV shows and all these other opportunities.
Well, yeah, that's definitely.
I always tell you, numbers tell 2 different stories.
True. So
I could have a moment. Somebody can tell me right now, yo, I got mad views on XYZ, and that's cool. But what you'll notice is they might have 1,000 videos, right? One video got a million views because it went viral, whatever. But they got all these videos, so they can't say they average. I mean, they could say they average 1 million per video if they want to, but they don't.
Yeah.
One video just happened to go viral. The numbers.
I'm grateful for 10.
I'm grateful for whatever.
I'm cool with whatever I feel like. Motherfuckers watching it for 10 minutes, I'm happy.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm happy as fuck, bro.
I think all the statistics is a big deal. So you got random people. Random most times they don't really know you.
Yeah,
really giving you 10 minutes a day. You only get 24 hours in a day.
Yeah, think of England.
A motherfucker give you 10 minutes.
Blokes.
That's a lot.
Yeah, there's some people in England watching me. I don't know my geography well.
That was your accent just now.
Yeah, good day, but good day, believing blokes.
Okay.
Bloody bastards. Isn't that? I don't know how they talk. I got a GED. It does not come with geography. It doesn't matter. You get my point, though. It's
I
not.
get it.
You know, you got to just accept where you are. I don't feel like you got to be chasing a certain narrative. You ain't gonna find it.
You ain't gotta accept where you are.
No, I was gonna say nah.
What you mean?
Tommy, he be giving up so quick, bro.
What you mean?
Because you don't have to accept where you are.
I'm saying like
You can understand where you are.
Yeah, I see where I'm at. I don't like chase like, oh man, this episode only got me 30, so now I got to do better on the next one. I just like, oh, my watch time's going up.
That's not but that's not chasing to me. That's you.
I'm working.
That's just you. That's just you. If you was to get 30 views and you tell me you want 40 the next one, I don't think it's the guest that's gonna get you to 40. It's just whatever you do.
Right.
You could post your link more. A lot of us don't post links a lot. We post links one time and we go to the next thing. A lot of times. Yep. You post your link more. You comment your link on viral statuses or statuses that's getting some traction. You can post your link on the person that you interview status. I've done that plenty of times. I don't care. It depends on what you're doing. It's a lot of different ways to get them views rather than chasing it. You just put in the work. It's your stuff.
Yeah. Put it out there more.
Yeah, but you gotta think. So think about the big companies like I guess Walmart or Home Depot or whoever. Like you think they not thinking like, damn, you know what? We only did 1 billion last year. We got to get 2. You think somebody gonna say, I ain't chasing 2 billion? Hell no, they gonna try to get 2 billion.
Yeah, true.
That's just how I game go.
I hear you. Chasing it on a degree. Yeah.
Well, if you chase your goals, right?
Yeah.
That's what you gotta do then.
Yeah.
Chasing ain't always bad.
I got to revamp goals soon.
What that mean?
Y'all do that? Y'all do like a revamp, like
tell us what it mean first. I ain't heard that before.
Well, I got every 5 years I have goals personally. I try to set them with my relationship or what we want to do around the house, shit like that.
Yeah.
You know, usually that winds up being like twice the amount of time. But Usually, yeah, my goals, I try to get through them in a certain time frame. You ain't got goals for yourself like that?
Yeah,
You know,
but I guess
you want to lose
I was
weight,
trying to
right?
figure out,
You was out there dying on the court of breath because you couldn't breathe in the heat.
It was too hot. That ain't got nothing to do with weight. It's just hot in Georgia. I ain't got to lose no weight
around. Huh?
I ain't got to lose no weight. Though. I'm good.
Okay. I ain't gonna throw hands with you. You can talk that shit with J. Paul shit with somebody.
I ain't gonna throw hands with nobody.
You was talking on Newbie Vet. I ain't trying to do it. But no, like one of my goals is performing in front of 150 people comedy. And October 11th, when I do the wine festival, there's a good chance I'm gonna be doing that, and I'm looking forward to like. Okay.
You got your jokes ready?
Somewhat.
What's your approach? What's your approach to this wine festival? What's your approach to that? Because you've known about it for a long time, so I should get a real good answer.
My family and placating self-deprecation.
I don't know what that means.
Say that last part again?
You said what's my? I'm like on the stage.
What's the last part again?
Yeah, what you asking?
What's your approach to the festival?
Self-deprecation. My family and self-deprecation.
I don't think you understand the question.
What is my approach on stage? That's
not what I asked you.
Oh.
That's not what I asked you.
What'd you ask?
What's your approach leading into the wine festival? What are you doing? Not that day. Like up until that day, because you knew about this since when? Since when you knew about this?
Going on 2 months now. I've been preparing for it for 2 months.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been hitting up. I've been laying off on the schedule of podcasting. Try to do my regular once a week if I can. I ain't really concerned if I hit the marks. Right now, it's about hitting spots, maintaining my cussing, because cussing can get her fined. I want to establish a good relationship with the venue and my opportunity. So,
You think you did a good job today with the cursing?
No, because I'm allowed to. But when it comes to it, starting out the weekly, I've been doing better and better, trimming it down and figuring out ways to talk and be more on the level of a line and still not cuss. So figuring it out. But you got to practice to get it, dialed in. Plus, I'm really tempted to doing that one I sent you. I just don't know how I'm gonna put it in yet. About the mystery smells. I really want to. But the Moses shit.
Crazy.
The Moses shit is. You heard about it? Yeah.
No, it's about that pause, bro.
You just gotta. Your wording gotta get.
Slow it down.
Oh, what happened?
See, he didn't even know. He didn't catch it. He didn't catch it, man.
You're not gonna get your black card this way, Tommy.
Oh shit, damn.
You gotta slow down a little bit. Don't say nothing about putting nothing in me ever. Okay. to me though, just But also, I was just gonna say like, even when you're doing the comedy stuff, because you said that you can't curse at this wine festival, right?
Yeah, we're not supposed to. It's more of it's 18 and plus.
Tommy,
but they say no.
So you can't curse.
That's what they say.
Okay. Yes or no? Can you curse or not?
I'm hoping they say yeah. I'm hoping they say yeah. Goddamn it.
I know you're a pro. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. No, I can't.
No,
I
but
gotta be
I
honest.
was gonna say like what made and you the comedian. I don't know. I'm not a funny guy. You a funny guy. But like why not like as you doing your bits and you going to the comedy stages, why not try there? Just don't curse.
I do. I've been working on that. That's what I'm saying.
I went to like 4 of your shows and you cursed at all of them.
Well, you ain't been in the past 2 months. I don't think that was you was at the pedal pub competition. That was different. So she reached out to me. The crazy thing
before
is,
then, but go ahead.
Not,
yes, it was.
Oh, it was before then. Well, I didn't know what the deal was.
I remember you called me about it. So.
You're right. But so nonetheless, once she wanted more, I don't know if that was before or after, but anyhow, she wanted me to be the headliner, and I'm like, this is not happening, lady. Like,
yo, why you keep doing it, bro?
I am not talking an hour, bro. You about to make me sit up there for an hour?
You could do that.
Not cussing. I don't think I could. Not yet.
Let me see.
You gotta work towards it.
Let me see these questions you have real quick.
You gotta work towards it.
I ain't gonna look ahead. I'm just looking at the ones you asked before.
Yeah.
You asked me some good questions. I see you're not answering right in your own life. Keep going, Juan.
No, man, you can work towards it. Why do you feel? Why are you limiting yourself saying that you can't do it?
All right. Let's say it like this. I can't charge $150 for episodes yet. I ain't at that level. Would you agree?
I mean,
come on now.
You estimate your own value though.
No,
like if
right.
you feel like it's worth 150, it's worth 150. They gotta pay.
Well, I don't have the skills that Maine has. Is what I'm saying.
Why are you estimating it?
What I gotta do with this? I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Okay,
your
all
price.
right. Listen. My hosting ability is minimal. Maine's about to put his first one on, but Maine has the skills from this podcast to use, and he's going to perform a lot better because his level of engagement of how he's politically correct, how he narrates shit. So when it's the same thing with comedy, it's the same thing. It's not that I feel myself less than. I just don't have that time in, and I hold myself accountable of doing a good job for the crowd. I'm not going to go up there and just get up there. And next thing you know, I don't have an opportunity anywhere. Nah, bro. I understand these guys are way funnier than me. They got more jokes. They got more time in to produce more regular overall show, I got to play my role, just like I do when I come on your show. There's leads and there's not leads yet. Until it's my time to lead, you don't force that just because you like me and you think I'm a white dude just funny. You don't know how. There's a lot more that goes.
Who said those things?
Well, she did. She was like, I want you to be the headliner. And I was like,
okay.
no, that's not. I'm not there yet, baby.
So you felt like, I'm gonna keep going. So you felt like it was forced
What?
versus like
I
that
think-
opportunity falling into your lap?
I think she was showing love and opportunity to someone that she thought was doing like, you know, I did a review for her the year before, just on the wine fest.
She saw his consistency.
Yeah,
his good
yeah,
work,
yeah, good
and he
work.
said, "Hey, look, I don't know what you're seeing, but you ain't
I be
seeing
bullshitting.
that."
I be bullshitting, lady.
She
It ain't
she
that.
said, "Yo, you know, I like what you're doing. I see something in you. I want you to do that." He said, "Oh, whoa,
I'm still doing the show, motherfuckers.
You doing too much.
I'm still doing
I
the
ain't
show.
that good, young lady." That's what he said. That's all good. I got
I'm
you.
still doing the show.
Yeah, but you're not headlining. You could be headlining now.
No, it's not. No, because the people we got are going to pull we're going to have a fantastic show. That's the point of doing stand-up. Even if I
That was
wasn't,
the question you asked. Go ahead. You
Even
said
if I
something
was a
you
headliner.
said something about your old life. You was like, what's the question you asked about? Like,
letting go of your old life. What? Yeah.
no, what's the question? Just you wrote it down, nigga.
I didn't write it down.
Or you typed it up, whatever.
I didn't type.
You talked to
Yeah, now I
Chat
gotta
GPT.
read.
What
Oh
happened?
boy,
Yeah, man.
How
it
the
was
question
literally the
go?
first question or something like that.
Yeah.
No, I got to figure out.
What part that you let go of yourself to?
Yeah,
You know,
Yeah, that's the first question. You're right. It's the first one on the line too. Anyhow,
No. Ask the question. I need to ask the question.
what version of yourself did you have to leave behind in order to become the man you are today?
Yeah.
You need to think about that question.
And I do. Listen, I'm going to answer it too because this is the difference. When it comes to the show, it's about the bigger picture. It ain't about the single idea. That's the version I've got to life.
Tommy.
It ain't always been that way for me.
I feel like she thought you was part of that bigger picture, though.
She is, and I'm there.
This ain't the first festival, right?
Huh?
This is the first festival? Exactly. So I feel like she would know a little something about something.
I know a little something about how to put on a good show, though.
Now you know more than her.
And she's not a comedian. Not a
Yeah, I know,
booker.
but she does it, right? She booked you, right?
Yeah.
So I'm saying she does. I just feel like you. Granted, if you don't want to do it, you don't want to do it. No, we gonna say you change your mind. But I want you to put in perspective, like, you know, you
Shooter
could
McGavin over here.
You could be a headliner. Like you have this
I
idea.
can.
No, but
We'll
you
see.
keep having this idea like you can't do something. Oh, I'm just every episode.
I'm just
I
the
see-
guy.
You know, because I watch this stuff. Every episode you do that.
Yeah.
Every time I talk to you, do that on the phone. Am I lying?
Trying to humble himself and shit. Yeah.
West side. Am I lying? Yes or no? You always don't put yourself down.
I don't in my
You do it
mind.
in a funny way. I'm just saying, like, you gotta. I feel like you could headline something if you want to.
That's
I feel like you are good. You good at what you do. Like, I don't think you're any less than any other person. I know a lot of podcasters. You know a lot of podcasters.
Yeah.
You're not less than them.
Nope.
Do what you do. I thought you was being funny. A lot of times you were doing it, but I'm seeing now, like, you had a chance to headline. Why would you say no?
Because you still got to look at it for what a comedy show is. And when we talk about if you're going to give us the opportunity to produce a show, then I'm not the person you want to just be there doing it. We need to. I got guys. We can put together a show. I'll still do it for you. And that's the approach. So we went from just, hey, you come do this for 30, 45 minutes to now we're about to have 4 or 5 great comedians on, and we're about to have a fantastic show in the comedy.
Who the headliner?
Edward Dixon, EJ Nonstop, out of Atlanta. Now he's in Baltimore doing movies and all different stuff. He's a fantastic gay dude, funny gay comic.
So basically, what you're saying is the opportunity got presented to you, and y'all talked about it and tried to basically, from your standpoint, evolve the opportunity
Correct.
beyond where you thought it was at.
You all know Sir Cedric?
Yeah. For sure,
All right.
yeah.
Okay, let's just say Sir Cedric's doing his hosting job. He's going to do his job the whole time, right? He's going to make people laugh. If I'm not funnier than Sir Cedric, I'm already toast, right? So if I'm up there for 30 and I can't hold it longer than 8, I could get up there and talk. That's the difference in comedy. We can get up there and talk, but if it's comedy and they're expecting comedy and you're not funny, it's a whole different world.
Be funny.
I know I am.
No, be funny.
Well, I am funny.
No, but I'm saying for an hour, be funny. That's not.
I'm working on it.
That would be the answer, right? Like, if as long as you're funny, you should be fine.
Yeah. That's what they say.
All right, my last question on this.
Yeah.
I feel like we're interviewing you.
I ain't trying to talk about that. Yeah, y'all doing a whole switch.
My last question on that would be, before you like evolve that opportunity, I'm trying to make it better for you. But how before you evolve that opportunity, have you like already tested that limitation on yourself? Like, you know, for a fact,
Yeah.
I can't go for an hour. I can't.
Yeah. When it comes to it, like,
And
I asked him how
on the side note,
ask him how he tested it. Then.
how did you? I want to know how you tested it, and then on the side note, like, how much of a time gap did you have to prepare for it? You know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't feel like you could.
oh, this is the
got
most
to
time
that
I've
point.
ever had to prepare for something. This is
I love his answers.
the hard part about putting together an hour. First, I've never done it. And when you say just get up there and be funny, you're right. But you got to be funny about the jokes you're saying, so you got to have jokes prepared. I ain't never talked more than 15 minutes on a stage. But so that means you got to section them off and segregate what you're going to talk about when and all that good stuff. So it changes. I never done that before, so that's a challenge in itself. That potentially in itself could slip me up to cuss and ruin a show and make it a, you know what I'm saying? Now it becomes a scene. I'd rather not cut my throat I'd rather still be a chicken dancing dead. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Not at all, but I would say I'm gonna say this because I do understand what he's saying from a standpoint. I do feel like you know yourself more than we gonna know.
I was going to say, what's a personality trait?
Then that's fine. You feel like you can't do it.
if we still don't know the times yet, though. That's the other thing. I'm walking into, even me knowing I'm an opener, I'm only positioning myself to solidify. I know my judgment of time is no more than 10 minutes.
Okay.
So I know I can pull 10 minutes, right? I know but you asked me to do 30 and I'm a feature spot, you know, it depends on who's in front of me. Because if the person in front of you kills for 10 minutes and you can't come in for the first 10 minutes and at least match them, you ain't gonna be hot the last 20. You know what I'm saying? And that's gonna make or break a show. You really gotta placate to a lineup. It ain't just you up there. And most comedy shows ain't just a single person. So it ain't
I get that.
It ain't just, can I take my opportunity here? Because I'd have loved to have been like, okay, cool, I could do 10 minutes for you. And that would be your little comedy thing. I could have just shunned it and not like seen the opportunity to get more comedians involved in the Augusta Common. I could have, but it's about the bigger picture. It ain't about just me. And that's how I like to spread it if I can and see the opportunity for others.
I do feel like this does. The only thing I'm gonna say, I feel like when you, I don't know comedy. So I give it to you. If you feel like it's just too hard, then it's too hard. I don't know.
Listen at it.
I ain't never did all that.
I love your support sometimes.
Yes,
Here, bitch, you ain't nothing. Major pain.
But what I would say is you record.
You remind me of my uncle.
You record. I ain't even stop what I'm saying. You record every week. So every week you got a chance to talk for an hour if you wanted to.
Yeah.
You don't have to have a guest.
Well, that's what I'm gonna start doing here too.
No. You can have to have a guest. You can talk to. You can do your own comedy thing in here. I said if you can't do it here, then maybe you can't do it on stage. But I would try here first.
Yeah.
You don't know what that's gonna bring, how that's gonna be. I've been told you could try to go live for a while. I don't care if three people watching. That's just like a show. It might be 3 motherfuckers in the stand. That's fine. Then you go from there. Hold on, no.
Get somebody press the button.
Yeah, but then in the same breath, you do grind a lot. I give you grind a lot. You do a lot of your reps and you go to these comedy shows, whatever. Like, then you try stuff there. Hey, let me do 20 minutes. I'll be at these shows, but not just at the shows, but it don't always be like a lot of people at the shows. They have time to do something if they starting late. And if they're starting late, let me go ahead and start now. Let me go ahead and y'all starting 30 minutes. Let me go ahead and do now. I'm gonna do 30 minutes. It's a lot of ways you could have prepared.
Yeah.
For this headlining position you might have been offered. You know.
Yeah.
I just feel like from what I know from comedians, those aren't things that are tossed around to anybody.
Right.
So if she saw something in you and she thought you could do it, it probably was the reason why she thought you could do it.
And I'm flattered by the idea. And it's not that I dismiss her recognizing my grind.
As you dismiss it, go ahead.
No, it is legit me knowing the realm of comedy and putting together a show. And we're going to do something better by coming together with Cedric and really putting together a couple guys that's really going to entertain the crowd. Not everybody likes my comedy. It is.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You know.
No, I like your answer though. I'm with you.
I do think that we have to find our own path with the shit, man. Just like what you do with your thinking out loud, it shows a lot of insight to who you are, more so than just the guest-led shit. Just like you're doing now with your approach in sports and stuff. And even though my shit ain't choreographed like everybody else, I still have. I feel like I'm great.
You see what I'm saying? You see what
it's
he
great.
Do? You see what he do?
So, like,
mine comes in
my
time,
last
bro.
thing. My last thing before we move on. Especially like when I was on it heavy with my music, he would give me like certain goals, like stop being head ass. Go ahead and do this.
Yeah.
I want to see you go ahead and do this, and I will go ahead and get it done. If I don't, then I gotta eat that. You know what I'm saying? Pause. But for me, to you,
no homo.
For me to you, I would say, I want you to like work on you feeling like you the funniest motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like not even.
Oh, I'm the funniest
I'm not saying
white guy
don't
in
be
Augusta.
humble. Like I say, still be humble. Whatever.
See him deflecting.
Yes, exactly.
What you mean, man?
Look, I get it, bro. I get it. He ain't play sports coming up either, so.
I want you to
No,
feel like
no.
you the funniest motherfucker.
It is different,
like,
man. It is
even
different.
if it's just in the city or.
It's kind of, you know how you say your brother is the draw? So if I put my brothers on here, there's no way I can beat that.
But see, I said
There's gonna be
my
no
brother
way.
to draw, but I ain't never say I ain't have no star power. I just said he's the star of the family.
I didn't neither, though.
No,
I'm just,
no, you've been saying that all
no, I'm
episode.
saying
You've been
I'm going to do my job for the
No,
time
you said,
allotted to
I like
my
what
show.
you do. I like what you do.
Look,
I
bro,
know I'm not that great, but
When I say, you see, like I'm an amateur. I'm working, bro. These are just shit I can just write, just topics I work on.
that's
just,
great stuff.
I'm just saying, like you got. It's,
That's great stuff.
But this is what
Organized and
we're supposed to do.
everything.
We're supposed to do this. We're supposed to do this, and I think I am gonna do more stuff to the camera and live and shit. But I just, it's one thing. I'd rather just do it here than do it to one person. You might as well wait to see it later, because I get great returns and laughs off my promotions I be doing. So, it's Don't be knocking.
It'll come to you. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you the real. I don't be doing the cookie cutter stuff. I like to tell people straight up what you should do and then go from there. I ain't always gonna be right though. I'm just telling you what my approach and how my mindset works.
For sure.
Your mindset might be you gonna wait 10 years. I don't know. I don't have 10 years to wait.
For sure.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. You really want me to answer that? I'm gonna respond to you for real, on a real note. I could give two shits where it goes after achieving the goal. In realness,
What you answering?
so the goal was 150 people in a theater or an environment that was established for comedians, like a comedian show, and I control what time is given to me, about 10 minutes. So I'm assuming and that goal was me to like.
For the wine festival.
No, it was just in general of 150 people. Me just do my job for 150 people of comedy.
Okay.
And if I achieve it, I really don't know how I'm gonna feel after that. It don't matter that I'm the headliner or not. If I do an hour, if I do 15, as long as I kind of fulfilled that. Man, I mean, I never even thought I was gonna do comedy. I never even thought this was a lane I was gonna go down to get where I'm at now. Like, why am I supposed to do? It ain't deflecting. It's just I'm walking my pace.
Okay.
We'll see where it goes.
I just feel like you purposely walking slow, but it's not
Yeah,
big deal.
well, that's what life is, man. Why we got to rush?
You gotta rush.
You know what I'm saying? You walk slow and let me know what kind of man you is. Want to lie to these people about losing on the court?
Nah, I ain't lose. I scored more points than you.
Hey, look, man.
It's gonna be on PROCONversations.
Let's before we get to the live laugh, we're gonna do it too and show the people. If me and you play basketball, and you give me points, and I beat you to the score we agreed upon, who won?
Okay, it's
Nah,
okay.
nah,
No,
nah,
I got you.
let's just
answer. That's a fair way to ask.
So
Am I not?
that's the only thing. I'm gonna throw this in there. After said points was reached, was there like an implication or anything that extended the amount of points after that fact?
What you mean? Hold on, elaborate. What?
Okay, so I'm gonna tell a story.
I'm confused by those words.
He gonna-
Hold on, I gotta understand
I'm
that
gonna tell a
question
story.
because I feel like I answered it
I'm
wrong.
gonna tell a story. So, Tommy called me to play 1-on-1.
Nah, he been talking shit like I can't play, and I gave him.
You said spot you 7 points.
What? No.
Yes, just
You got a little laid up.
Okay, so you said spot you 7 points. We went out there and played. Okay, so I could tell you each score. He said he had 7. I had 0.
Yeah.
He scored 8 before I scored. Then I scored 8
Yeah.
back to back.
No,
Okay.
7. You scored 7. Then I got to 9.
Then you shot a 1 or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
No, you shot a 2.
All mine were 1s.
You shot a 3. The last one was a 3. I was there, nigga. Last
I
one
only
was a 3.
scored 3 shots.
Okay, so
All right.
to my point, even to my point more.
Look at that.
So he scored the 10th, right? When he scored it, he took the ball. He was like, just check up. We'll go to 12. Mm-hmm. I scored the 12.
Yeah.
Then when we got done, he was like, yeah, I'm gonna tell you about that I beat you. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck you watching?
Oh, is that what you meant by that? So yes, we extended it. We extended it. Yes.
Me being me, because I do.
Yeah.
I don't care about losing per se, because it's whatever. But especially if I spot somebody points. But my thing was like, I'm like, so why you just didn't stop at 10? Like, I was fine with that because it was hot ready.
Yeah.
So in my mind, I'm like, well, if I got 8, I'm gonna just go 4 more real quick. And I ain't gonna lie, I ain't do no shot. I just took it straight to the hole every time. Like he was not that you small, but he was just smaller. So I just backed him down, took it over.
This is why you take points.
I was already hot.
This is why you take points.
And so I'm like, so when I got to 12, I'm like, all right, boom, I scored. Like he just talking like nothing just happened. These last 4 points didn't happen. Mm-hmm. He's like, yeah, man. He tried telling him I beat you on 1-on-1. I'm like, fucking
hey, I take my W. I got the 10 first.
I think he thought I was so tired he would score 2 more points again.
Nah,
because I was
hoping.
Nah.
I was hoping.
Nah.
I was hoping.
I was mad at that point because I'm like, how the fuck he even shoot the 3? How he fucking make it? And it was so hot. But I don't make excuses like say.
I appreciate it. No, you just be talking shit. You thought I couldn't guard you none. I gave you some struggle. Don't play.
I just told you I scored 7 points.
Hey,
straight.
what he didn't tell y'all though is he got stolen on about 2 or 3 times in the beginning. Don't act like it didn't happen.
What you mean?
I took the ball a couple times right off the rip. Now, first couple handles, that was mine. You can't lie.
Definitely lying.
Oh, look at this.
Shit, you not.
See,
PROCONversations gonna have this next game.
We're gonna put it on. I get 7 points. If we put it on, it's the same game. Same game. And instead of going to 10, we'll go to 12.
I guess, bro.
We're gonna have to. I get 7.
I'm cool.
You got hold control. That's the whole argument. I hate playing. Why it doesn't make.
Oh,
that is insane.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? You in the paint, get dirty and shit down there.
Button,
no, that's I don't have that advantage. That's a hard. You got to accept points with me. It's not a fair game if you're not gonna stay on the outside.
Nah, that's facts.
I think it's fair.
Nah, that's facts.
You know what I'm saying? You get on the inside, that holds it's over with.
Nah, you right.
Yo. I heard where the fuck he was going. He stopped. He stopped and went to the other side of the road. I was like, yo.
Oh, man.
That was going to be the wildest one. You should have heard the shit he was about to say, bro.
Ain't no more questions. It's about loud. You can look through them, though. But, no, I mean, we done went over the hour, bro.
Out of pocket.
The More Than the Masters Live is going to be at North Lake Road, 1515 North Lake Road at Icons Event Center. It's going to be August 31st from 3 to 6 p.m. You want to talk about them? Y'all will do me about business and relationships?
Yeah, like I said, buy the tickets, come to the show.
Yes.
Ask me for a link, tell me for a link, anybody for a link, we'll give it to you. The goal for me is just for people to have a good time and enjoy a live podcast and kind of feel like part of it. So the idea I do have is to get some audience engagement, maybe have 1 or 2 microphones in the crowd where they can come to the microphone, I'm gonna say podium microphone, and ask a question, and maybe the panel or the people I have up on stage, even me, can answer that question, whether it be about business or the relationship one. Like I will do some Q&A stuff to kind of start it off, and then my goal is to have it be audience driven, to where like if you went up on stage, you might ask them about business and say, oh, consistency, or hey guys, I'm struggling with giving myself credit on things I do. How can you help me? Then we all can answer, or that person can answer a question. We'll go from this. I might say something funny, but I want it to be where people that's there feel like they're a part of it. People that like what I do, and listen and support week after week, feel like they're a part of it as well. I think naturally people do like I said, the approach I have with the podcast, but I don't want them to expect to come sit and just watch and it be an hour just of us speaking. I will try to have engagement as well, just to kind of have the audience feel like they're a part of something.
Yeah. Now, what is your favorite thing you're looking forward to do? Is it to just see what kind of questions you get? Is it what kind of engagement is going to give back? Or is it just the audience embrace, being that live aspects? What are you looking forward to the most?
Yeah, to me, it would be the audience embrace. I think me starting out in 2016, especially like with who I was at that time, I don't think I ever would have thought I'd be headlining anything. But look how things work, right?
Yeah, 10 years, bro. You got to put in the work, though. You a decade in with...
10 years ain't infinite. I probably could have been did this in 2020. Yeah. COVID happened. I ain't make that.
Yeah.
I've had runs where I feel like I could have did a show or something like that. And a show for me don't have to be at no big icon spot. I do a show in my living room. That's a show for me. If you could fit 10 people in here, mm-hmm. and you could call me and call them, I would do a show here.
Yeah.
To me, that would be a show, but it's not about the event to me. It's about the impact and about what you're going to do. I like that as well. So that's why I do go live. I don't mind going live. It doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
One person watch, 10 people. I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna have a good time too. I'm gonna joke with everybody, laugh with everybody, tell stories. I like to laugh, so I'm gonna laugh a lot, and it's just to entertain.
Yeah.
So but for me, like I said, I wouldn't have guessed that I would be doing a lot of stuff I'm doing now. I would never guess that I would be interviewing politicians, or these legendary basketball players, and have their respect as much as they have mine, and or having somebody announce they running for mayor on my platform, when it's like they can go to the news. You got 3 news stations you can go to. You got all these other Augusta press stuff that you can go to, but people, they want to come sit down with me, so I'm cool with that. I just never would have guessed that at the time. I would never guess at the time that, like Juan was saying earlier, he said we used to get to the studio around 5. My thing was always 5. To the point where the business was still running that I record out of, they would still be going. They leave. Okay, now we in there, we set up. Now we just talking, we chilling, writing stuff. I'm writing my notes down. Sometimes I just veer off. I write my notes down. I just duck off. He be talking. I ain't listening to niggas saying. I'm just driving. I'm writing that stuff down. I tell them what we gonna do. The guests finally get there. We talk to them 30 minutes, get them nice and warmed up. Okay, cool. We record hour, 90 minutes. Boom, do that. They go. We try to get them go, because afterwards, the guests want to leave for some reason. They want to go home.
Yeah.
We got shit to do. Can you leave? All right, cool. They go home and find out. Now it's 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
To me, the shift just got started.
Yeah, you still got a lot of work
now it's
left.
time to work. And if you know me, like anybody that been around while editing, I don't like the editing to be heard. So I have my headphones. I don't like nobody hearing. The nigga was there, right? He was there. I'm having my headphones in, trying to make sure stuff right. I don't hear nothing, and I'm doing it. And I say like, it's really about the work you putting in and making sure you see it through. Years ago, I would never have done that. Like when I first started, I was doing audio. I may do it the next day. You know what I'm saying? But you get into that mode where you like, I had a manager say that one time, like, we were saying something, he's like, well, we'll do it tomorrow. That nigga just snapped. It was Tracy. That nigga just snapped. He was like, why the fuck people keep saying do it tomorrow?
Yeah.
What the fuck is tomorrow? You can't be a leader in this building talking about tomorrow. Do it today. Da, da, da. And he wasn't talking to me per se, but I heard that, and that's when I changed. Why I started doing stuff then. I'm like, you know, this nigga right. I'll take stuff from corporate and take it to real life.
Yeah.
I'm like, why wait till tomorrow? I'm excited for the episode now.
Yeah, drop it.
If I gotta stay up to 2 a.m. to do it, that's what I would do. So he'll leave sometimes. I used to sleep at the studio sometimes, so he'll leave. I stay there. I work at 7 a.m. I get up, go in the house at 6, and I just brush my teeth on and stuff and go to work. But I would stay there because I want to get stuff done.
Yeah.
But that's always been a thing. But like I said, years ago, I never seen myself being that kind of person. I was a chill person. I was like, I'm walking slow. Why rush? But then life started happening. Like you said, why rush? But I feel like, why not sometimes? I ain't saying you gotta rush everything, but time is real valuable. You ain't got a lot of it. It's like a lot, but you only got 24 hours in a day.
Yeah, but you gotta make most of it, man. You gotta make most of it.
It's only but so much of the most you can make it 24 hours.
It depends. If you want Adderall, I can make a lot.
I don't take drugs.
I can make a lot. I can make
Maybe
a lot
so.
of time.
Well,
Now before we're gonna touch on the promotion one more time before we leave. But before we leave, I want to ask you, as his friend, I feel some type of way. It feels like we really. How does it feel like such superstardom of him, and like the mayor coming on and announcing, and like him getting all these opportunities? I ain't gonna say I'm a bystander, but I definitely feel like, well, damn, I got something to uphold, because I was telling him that some people like don't realize I know him. And then it'll be like this wow factor, like I'm somebody. And it's like, you might not know me, buddy. Let me tell you a little bit about who I am. And like, I ain't necessarily the same. I mean, you're a respectable guy. You know a lot of respectable people. And I feel like that us as the bystanders, I guess that's what call us.
I wouldn't call y'all that.
Well, I don't know how to say it, angle it, but like we're we're not coattailing him. We're just friends, but we still see the impact he's having. And it's like a wave of expectation. I feel like I have to still.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Like I feel like I got to be a better podcaster. To like when I said that one about because butterflies are blue. Yeah. Like I really felt like I had to do my job just because the influence that he's had on me. And I don't know. I'm curious how you feel about that.
I mean, I definitely feel that. I mean, that's kind of another reason why it took a while to start this podcast, because I really talked to him about it. And you're like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I see when you actually put the work in and get it done, because, like, talk is talk. But, like, let's see the fucking action behind it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm definitely thinking about that every time I'm putting something out. I'm like, okay, cool. This is what I want to get to eventually, even surpass that, you know what I'm saying, at some point. And I don't know. It feels good to have. It's always good to have people like that are more successful than you in a certain lane. You know what I'm saying? To give you something to abide by. You might not do the exact same thing that they do, but it gives you like at least a some sort of a roadmap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To go by. So yeah, I definitely feel that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't watch them. You know what I'm saying? I watched the growth from when I wound up coming around. And it get to this point. Like, I would say it's kind of funny. Like, at one point we had like what's the thing called? Voyage. We had the Voyage ATL thing that me and him wound up getting into. And he got one, I got one from separate kind of ways. And they wound up having like around the same time. And people just blew up and thought that was actually something. This is actually something. Like, the comparison, like everybody thought that was such an amazing thing, an amazing feat, to accomplish, and I'm like, dog, if you knew what I did, dude, this is nothing. This is nothing. Not to shit on them, but like what they model and all that, but like this is really nothing. This is actually something. You know what I'm saying? This actually shows the grind and the growth and potential of where you could go. You know what I'm saying? So
shout out to you, man.
Yeah, thank you. Shout out to you too. A lot of people bring Juan up, like, but they say Juanito. He won't fall into that name. He hates the name. I really wish he would have took it. But like once again, as a friend, I say, you know what? If you like Jace, I love it too, right? But I get people like Karen Gordon, Kobe. He comes to the studio a lot. I mean, my store a lot. There's one other person too. Slim. They always say Juanito. Like, but they just remember him from being in the podcast as well.
Yeah.
But that's Karen every time. How's Juanito doing? How's you doing? Like, she look at your stuff a lot too. You worry people sometimes too with the stuff you post, but she look at your stuff a lot, so she'll call and say, "What's going on, Juanito?" I say, "Man, he's just life. He all right. You know what I'm saying? He done been through worse. You know, he's cool. You know." Yeah. So I think even in that sense, like just once again, you are the company you keep. I think the attachment, like you talking about, you met Donald Doe the other day, right?
Yeah.
But he called me and told me the same thing the day afterwards.
Oh yeah.
Just to tell me, yeah, I met what's the white boy? I was Tommy. Yeah. He was like, you a cool guy, and he real straightforward too.
Yeah, but see, I don't call you about the other side of it.
What you mean?
Like
other side? What you mean?
As in, like some people I've met have, like, you could see the jealousy. Like, you don't know fucking man. Like,
chill.
Yeah, motherfucker. Yeah, I do, bitch. Like, you don't believe me? And like, look. And it's like, I don't have to prove this to you, but like, you're not.
Yeah.
It's like there's some people are jealous. Some people, like, I feel like it's envious to the fact that I know you. I don't know, but I don't placate to it. I don't. But it is weird. It's funny. It's weird. I feel this. It's an expectation. Like I do have to not just look out for my own name anymore. It's like I respect you as what you're doing as a man, not just a field. Your work and everything, fatherhood. It's all important to me of like who I attach myself to be better. So I'm just grateful to have that attachment with you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm grateful for
fuck the jealousy.
I'm grateful for all my friends as well. Like just like y'all feel like y'all pouring into me. I pour into y'all pour into me as well. So like I said, Juan was there a lot of times we were doing stuff. But the good thing about having somebody like him around that's musically inclined, and he knew how to tweak a lot of the system. So he don't speak of them stories, but a lot of systems I didn't know how to work. Yeah. He'll work it. This is that. This was going on here. But also just sometimes, like, you know how you was like, you gotta have principles and pride. So like I can't get on him and not be on my own shit. It's not me on my own stuff. So like sometimes that you need somebody around. And like it's easy for me to be like, yo, do this. I'm like, make sure I do this shit too, so he can send to me. You know what I'm saying? So it's easy to stay on your pivot when you got people around you that's doing something similar.
Yeah.
But they need a little push as well. Yeah. And so that's why a lot of stuff we would talk about. Like I'm able to do stuff because people around me are doing stuff as well, and I can't push them if I ain't pushing myself. Even with you, like I said, it's times where I don't want to do certain things. I might do it because I'm like, well, Tommy might be watching. Tommy might say Tommy might call and say this. You know what I'm saying? So
I will too.
Yeah, but I make sure I don't give you opportunity to.
I've been giving you a lot of space because you've been doing a good job. You've been putting out episodes left and right. I'm not chasing no race no more. You're just doing your thing, and I get to sit back and watch and observe the king. And,
I don't know about all that king stuff, but I will say this. I know that.
I thought we was talking about down in the hole. We was just putting a label on shit. You to take the win, you got to take the crown,
Nah, I'm the leader, and I say I'm a leader, but. Yeah. Maybe to my daughters and my mom, my brother, sister, and stuff, like people I know. But to y'all, I feel like to y'all, I'm just a friend. That's it. Like,
well, you are to me. I mean, I still treat you with the respect you deserve for the man you are.
Likewise.
Because I'm not at your level yet. We different. You know what I'm saying? We all got our own struggles. Now you know what I'm saying. You deal with a lot,
you as a
bro.
man as well.
You deal with a lot as a man. You don't get the credit you deserve either. Is you know, I take Adderall. I abuse things. I still have vices, and I challenge. Me and Juan's talked about shit on Messenger and stuff before. We have our own challenges. You have things together more than people realize, and people don't know what you go through. People don't see. Yeah, we talking all this, but it's really impactful to me that you still want to do things for the community, do things for certain purposes. It's a lot of principle. It ain't about how hard it is or the pride that goes in or how bad of a day you've had. And like that shit is impactful, man. And that's it's more than friendship.
But
you can't deny that shit.
To your point, I would say, like, now this is back to Juanito. One thing I remember, and I always talk this, I'm sorry everybody every time, but we had did an episode one time, me, you, and
I'm cutting you off. We're cutting this off at 1:45.
Do your thing. Me, HR, and I was like, he had spoke about, you spoke about your dad or something like that. I remember, and I remember like trying to look away from him because he kept like he was talking, but I could see his eyes like getting super watery. The time my dad's alive, so I don't, you know, I ain't thinking of it. And I don't do the crying thing like that, but he was, you know, looking away, or whatever. But I remember speaking to him about a few times, and we always had that kind of story of like that whole sequence. The sequence is crazy. And so, like, when I went through it, it was one of them things, but sometimes you feel like people come into your life because you might go through something at some point. So, being able to see, like, how it set him back, I was able to, like, to me, I felt like I needed to do more so I don't set myself back. Yeah. That makes sense. So, when I say you got friends, like, friends that you need that kind of conversation, you need those talks, and you need to know those walks, because if I know him, I probably would have had a setback as well. But because I knew him and I knew like what a setback could do, I knew I couldn't take one of those. Yeah. So I knew I had to, like, you know, just keep pushing forward. I couldn't sulk in it. I couldn't do that stuff. So it was funny. You know, not funny, but it was more ironic that, you know, he was in my life. I do want to say one thing before we get out of here though. I never really got mad at Juan except one time. Okay, I gotta tell him one time I got mad at him. And it's not. And I don't know if he spoke about it. I don't know if he spoke about it before. I know I've said it in my head. So we supposed to do Think Out Loud 100 episode. Remember?
Oh yeah, I knew you was gonna say that. I knew you was gonna say that. Cause I felt fucking bad. I'm not gonna lie.
The first one we did is not the one you seen.
Oh, y'all had one previous.
We thought we did. So the goal we had was one was going to. He had the questions. He was filming it. It was everything, right? So we get through it, and it was beautiful. Honestly, it was great. We get done.
I'm not gonna say that it was better than the one that actually got put out, but it was close to it.
It was good to me.
Yeah.
But we got done, and he wasn't recording.
Practice run.
Yeah, so like how we got this set up right now.
Yeah, I done done it multiple times.
Yeah.
I done done it multiple
But it was up to me to check it.
Yeah.
But the only thing I would say for myself is I never worked with that.
Yeah.
So I thought I had the shit going. I hurt myself in the thing. I was like, okay, I'm good.
But you know, you hit stuff. You hit a room.
Yeah.
That's what it was. So like right now, see, I know I'm not a mic.
Yeah.
Now I'm back on the mic because I heard it off. So I guess I just know, man. That's probably my fault, but it was so orchestrated. It's definitely
me.
Right?
It's me.
But let me tell you, and anybody here know, I can't get upset. I will get upset. I never had to do that with him though. And I remember,
I was like, "Damn, fuck."
I remember blacking out because that shit really pissed me off. I was so quiet, like, because quiet to the point where like I not wanted to for real, but you kind of want to cry a little bit, like, what the fuck was going on? You know what I'm saying? So I'll be breaking stuff down. He talking, I'm just like, nigga, shut the fuck up. You know, I'm breaking shit down. Nigga here, rapping ass nigga. That's why I hate rappers now. Niggas never do shit right. And so we get in the car. Mind you, I got to take the nigga home too. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what it was for me, like going home. The more he talked, I was like, bro, please. In my mind, like,
just wait till tomorrow.
Yeah, just shut the fuck up for right now, bro. Like, I gotta process this. And cause I've done it myself. He was there when I beat the episode before, and I messed the audio up. I beat myself up. I always get mad. I don't like messing shit up. It's gonna piss me off. I just want to say that's the only time I was mad at him. Other than that, I've never been mad at him before. But that one day, I was like, bro, I remember dropping him off. I remember just driving. Swing at the phone. Yeah, I'm pissed off right now, bro. Like, just so I could kind of calm down. You know what I'm saying? But he did apologize. Like, he was like, my bad. But, you know, I was just like, got you, bro.
But you got to learn somehow, man. Sometimes it takes that one thing for you not to do it again.
Nah, you're right. No, trust me. That's how I learned. So, But man, you wouldn't. Imagine this, right? What you got, and then you realize you ain't got it. You can't duplicate that.
I've done it multiple times.
Yeah, but it gotta be. I done did it before where it's like, it's okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not okay. Like I'm happy to hit the stop button. I realize the stop button is the stop button, so I ain't gotta stop it because it never started.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I picked up the wrong audio, so we talking to microphones, but it's picking up on the laptop because the plug not in.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
That setup phase,
Yeah,
man.
I throw everything. I really used to get mad. I don't like messing nothing up. But I will say, anytime I redid
Doing
it,
they'll call the cops
better.
on me here at this house. There's a white lady in here.
Happy birthday.
Oh yeah, happy birthday to her.
birthday.
Happy birthday to moms too.
Thank you.
Happy birthday to moms.
Happy birthday, Dahlia. Happy birthday, Taina.
Oh yeah,
as well.
y'all the birthdays. Everybody, a lot of birthdays in August, man. I didn't know how many. I didn't realize I went on Facebook and saw all the fucking Augusts. Is that how you say it? August? Yeah, you know.
The Leos.
Leos, yeah. Q gonna talk about, I see who run that house. I'm like, yeah, bitch, I'm on allowance. What? I'm good at it too.
Yeah, what?
Q hit.
Yeah, what?
Huh?
You said yeah, what?
Huh?
Yeah, what?
He said on allowance.
I'm on allowance.
No, what you said? You said yeah, what? I'm on allowance.
Yeah, I'm on allowance. I don't mind.
That's not what he said.
What'd I
Yeah,
say?
you said yeah, what?
Yeah, I'm on allowance.
Oh, okay. Right,
We can run it back.
Yeah, run it back real quick.
All right, let's stop it real quick. You want to stop right here, then?
Yeah, we good. I appreciate this though, man.
Hey,
It's dope.
no, y'all coming through, man. You coming
sure,
to
for sure.
the More Than Matches Live?
Of
Gonna be there?
course. Of course I'm gonna be there. Yeah.
You gonna be there? Okay. All right. So y'all see us there too. 1515 North Lake Road, August 31st, 3 to 6 p.m. More Than the Masters Live. Host himself is gonna be there. Tune in, check it out, get your tickets. Early bird tickets are still available.
Yeah, I'm thinking about going there too.
What?
I'm thinking about being there too.
Well, if not, we'll figure out what we can do. There's some games we can play. We got some good people gonna show up to talk. Marriage is always a fun thing to talk about, relationships, so I'm looking forward to seeing where that comes of. But y'all definitely come check us out. I'm going to be there in attendance, always supporting the guys, just always supporting this great establishment too. Love Icons, man. Shout out to Icons Event Center. And y'all stay tuned for another one, man. Thank y'all. Peace. Oh, Bobby Boucher on Facebook. Love Jason on Facebook.
I love you, Jace, on Instagram.
Yep.
I love you, Jace, on Spotify, Apple Music, and YouTube, all that.
Yeah, great
PROCONversations.
man. Yeah. Peace.